I don't have an intro for this week.
Felicitations, malefactors! I am endeavoring to misappropriate the formulary for the preparation of affordable comestibles! Who will join me? I don't get it.
Is this 34 or 35?
35?
35, yeah.
Yep.
Hey guys, this is Drowning in Pools, the poverty cast of video games.
Welcome to the sleepiest podcast on the internet, folks.
I think this is probably the sleepiest I've been on this podcast. So.
We put the Z's in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. 5 episodes of talking before the fight actually starts.
Did you mess with Gogeta at all, Garrett?
Yeah, I tried, like, a little bit. Okay, so basically all of my fighting game time has been put into Power Rangers right now.
Yeah.
But...
Same.
I played a little bit because I bought a new, like, third-party controller from PS4. Mm-hmm. And, he's fucking... Like, his combo routes are just weird.
Yeah, because I'll be trying to do stuff, and then he'll just keep going and going and going, and I'm like, but I wanted to stop here, and he's weird. He's all over the place.
Yeah, I need to watch, like, a tutorial video.
Yeah, so do I.
Because his air stuff is just odd. Like, his ground stuff is fine, but his air combos that are, like, just different.
Yeah, because I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be kind of doing with that stuff.
Yeah.
Because it feels like it's doing a lot of the work for me half the time.
I feel like you're supposed to use your double jump before you launch them, which is weird.
Yeah. Yeah. But
yeah,
besides
you
that,
are.
he's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
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 What you do is you Kamehameha, touchdown, hit him a couple times, jump up, Kamehameha, you touchdown, hit him a couple times, you Kamehameha, you jump up, you Kamehameha, you jump up, you Kamehameha, you touchdown. I don't actually know how the combo works. I just know I saw the shit fly out of his
God.
saw the shit fly out of his hand a bunch of times in a row, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, well, his basic key blast is a Kamehameha.
Gotcha. That explains it.
And it's a true beam. It's not
it
like
is.
Trunks' key blast. It's a legit true beam.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
When I was playing, but you know what's fun is finding like the evolved attacks and like the extra shit where because I'm doing moves and I'm at the end of a combo. I was like, what if I hold this though and something cool and awesome happens? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that there's still like I felt like I kept discovering new shit when I thought I was kind of done.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. I know that feeling. I put 5 hours into Gia Morgan from Power Rangers.
Oh, Gia, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gia. I put 5 hours into her last night, and that's one reason why I'm super tired. Because I found more and more new tech. So her forward throw is one of the things I just found out. Her forward throw, you can dash cancel into crouching light and combo off of it mid-screen.
God damn it.
It's beautiful.
No.
I was just like,
bullshit.
no assist needed.
Uh.
And then you can get full damage combo off of it.
Well, light scaled, but yeah.
Well, yeah. You can get up to, I think I got up to 680 with it, which is, it's not bad.
Alright, considering you're already hitting him with a throw, that's got to be like, what, at least 800?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Wait, what?
I said, considering your hit...
No.
Wait, is that including the throw?
Yeah, it's including throw. I can get up to, well, yeah, because it combos off of it. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
But then, and then if you're in the corner or if you do back throw, you can combo off it, no problem.
Yeah.
By yourself.
I realized that I'm one of the... Good.
I was gonna say, she's just such a good character. Like, there's a lot of things I found out that you can just dash cancel.
Yeah.
And land with her.
Fucking... That character is nuts. I don't know, I was gonna say it ironically, but... I don't think anyone thinks that she's bad. But she's just like...
No.
She's got so many tools.
She also has OTG.
Oh, fantastic.
I can't do the combo, but it's super cool. Like, yeah, she her jumping special, the thing where she throws the sword out
Yeah.
to the ground. OTGs.
Of course, why wouldn't it?
So you can combo off of things with that.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even.
I
think
can't do.
She's that overpowered, which is nice.
No, she's not. It's just she's got some tools that are cool.
Yeah, she's like a combo monster.
Yeah, she has so from what I've been noticing, she just has loops. All her combos are loops. I don't know if that's everybody in the game.
Yes.
But okay.
Yeah, there's like that game is just all
Yeah.
looping.
Because I saw Max put out a video where either he got hit with a 98% combo or he hit somebody with a 98% combo. But yeah, seems like it's about that kind of bullshit. But it looks fun.
There's a fucking I don't know if you've seen it, DeShon, but there's the character that I play, which is like arguably one of the worst characters in the game.
Mm-hmm.
There is a combo with her that does 95% damage solo.
Jesus Christ. That's awesome.
I play her too. And she's pretty bad, but she's a lot of fun.
And if you
So is it that these characters are just broken and that's the point?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like MVC 2.
Yeah.
It's like MVC 3.
That's cool. Yeah,
Well,
that's fun.
I wouldn't say it's bad because there's no X Factor.
They're swords.
There's Zords, but those aren't X Factors.
I mean, if you
Those
pick the
are
right
like
one, it heals you.
supers almost.
Yeah, Zords are much easier to deal with than X Factor.
Yeah, I don't know, but what was I gonna say?
I do know.
Udana's like really fun, but at the same time, she's one of the few characters in the game that doesn't have any real form of rushdown.
Yeah.
Like every other zoner in the game, like it's either you have a rushdown character with zoner elements in the game, like Tommy or Jason. They both have like gun abilities that they can use, or you have zoners that have like insane loops that can coast to coast you, like Mastodon Sentry or Kimberly.
Yeah.
But like Udana just doesn't have that shit. So
Are you really referring to them by their names?
yeah,
He knows all the characters' names.
it says it on the character select screen, and there's only like
Yeah.
12 of the fuckers. Like it's not that hard.
That's
Yeah,
weird because I thought
he knows-
I thought it would call them by like their colors and the fact they're Power Rangers. I thought it would be like Green Ranger and Red Ranger.
Well,
that kind of shit.
when there's 5 Green Rangers and there's 5 Red Rangers and there's 5 White Rangers.
I thought it was just like the one. I thought it was just like the one.
Well, okay, so
No.
Like a representative for each color.
Yeah, so like you have like 2 different Yellow Rangers in the game,
yeah, you have
or three, isn't there?
there's Gia, there's Trini, and I think that's it, right?
Okay. I don't know. I know the 3 characters I play.
Yeah, I think it's Gia and Trini, and that's it. But yeah, there's 2 Pink Rangers, so there's Kimberly, and then there's Jen. And
Do you like Power Rangers?
hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Hey, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my internet's been
But,
real fucky for the last few days, and I have no idea why. We've done like everything.
I got you.
Man, now we're like a real podcast, just trying to get people on the phone.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's multiple of the same color because it spans over like multiple generations of Power Rangers.
Okay.
So there's
But let me ask.
Because everything I think I've seen has just been like, here's the Green Ranger from this specific thing, and here's the Yellow Ranger from this specific thing, and here's the Pink Ranger from the comic book and shit like that. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, hey, Derek, do you like Power Rangers?
duh.
Yeah. Okay.
Like quite a bit.
Okay, so I used to really be into them, and obviously
How deep did you get, dog? Because I got pretty deep. How deep did you get?
I was like super. I have a life size replica that I won from Walmart of the Red Ranger from Wild Force.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's actually really cool.
it is. It's super cool. He used to hold my birthday signs.
I was when I was a kid, I was the Magna Force Ranger, whatever his name was, from space.
Oh, Magna Defender.
Or in space. Yeah, Magna Defender. I was him for fucking Halloween.
Yeah,
That's cool as well.
that's sick. I used to be who did I used to be? I used to, even when I was a little bit too old to be playing with Power Ranger stuff, I still did.
Bro, so was I. Yeah, I think I kept watching. was the latest one? Past Dino Force, I think. Past Wild Force.
Oh, dude, I think
I got crazy deep.
Ninja Storm. I watched that shit. That shit was cool.
It was actually kind of different. It was
I liked how there were only three of them for a while.
Yeah, that was the first one where it was like there was less Power Rangers, and then they were adding they added like the nerd who was like the cool ass green Storm Ranger, whatever the fuck he was called.
Yeah, I think I had his sword, like the toy sword.
I had a bunch of action figures of him. I had like 2 or 3 of them because his fucking outfit was so cool.
See, the most I liked about it was the karate stuff and the memes.
There were memes?
There's always been memes for this show.
Oh, I mean, I guess I didn't really start paying attention to the memes until I started getting on the internet more.
I mean, like the old school things just stood out to the test of time, like Green Ranger's sword flute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that. I can't whistle to a tune, so.
Oh my god, dude. I love, like, when I first saw the game and how, like, stupid that animation looked.
Yeah.
Yo, when I first saw the Zord show up, I was just like, this is so dumb. I fucking love it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying.
When I saw the Zords, I was like, because at first I was like, is this that fucking phone game? And then I saw the Zords, I was like, this is that fucking phone game. And they just made it into a real thing.
Like, okay, so when the fucking the Dragon Zord, the Green Ranger Super showed up for the first time, and it's just like the hand and then the rockets come out.
Yeah,
I was like,
the shit out of the fingers.
I was like, this is the stupidest, jankiest thing I've ever seen, and I need to own a copy of this.
Oh, it's so.
And then you know what? I bought it like on release, like I pre-ordered it, and then I fucking like, I just didn't play it. Like I played it for one night, and I think I got wrecked online, and I was just like meh. And then I picked it up again recently, and I've just been having the time of my fucking life with it.
Like my favorite thing is whenever a foot comes down.
So stupid.
It just makes me die. The foot just goes.
It looks like such like a way older game that's been given like a super nice coat of paint, like the shit it's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely does not feel like a modern fighter.
Yeah.
No. It plays like a modern fighter though.
Yeah, but like all the I don't know, it feels like an old fighter with just the insane levels of like technical jank,
Yeah.
But that's what makes it so fucking cool. And like
you can be good, and then you can go deeper and deeper.
You can go even further beyond.
This is what it means.
But like, well, it's cool because like there are combos that I discovered. I mean, I don't know if other people have probably used them, but like there are combos that I've discovered that are easier for me to pull off that do relatively the same amount of damage. And there are other combos that are like technically more optimal, but are fucking impossible. And so it's like. Do I really want to go for the one-hit kill combo, or do I want to go for doing 89% instead?
Right.
Which I think is cool. Well, it's nice to have combo routes and something that I can be like, oh yeah, this is mine because this is how I want to play the game.
Options are nice,
yeah. Like the whole one-touch kill is only good if it's
easy.
It's not easy, but. You can guarantee it, because if you drop a combo, that's worse than landing a full combo that you can land.
Yeah, well, it's like the fucking gen combo that I do, It's like I could go for all the aerial stuff, or I could just go for the ground stuff, keep it safe, and it still does relatively the same damage. It's just like, fuck it, like I'm not gonna do that shit.
So I spent so there's something weird with Gia where like you can get an extra like 40 damage if you call out your EX move at the right time.
Is it because the second hit hits?
Yeah. So like I have a combo that I just learned that has a base damage that does more overall or more before the super comes out. But I can't get the timing for the EX move to come out, so that way it does more damage. Because I can do that, because there's two combos that are exactly the same, except the starting is different. and that makes it so the damage at the end scales more for the new combo.
Yeah.
However, it still does 5 less damage because I can't time the EX move right.
I know that feeling, bro.
Damn.
But I'm having so much fun with that game. There's so much new tech that I just learned last night on accident.
Yeah.
That I was like, oh, well, what if I could do this? Oh, what if I could do... And then, so I did that for like 5 hours.
Why isn't this a
Okay.
Evo?
I mean, it's probably at a sideshow.
Because it's in the bathrooms and the money matches, but like, why aren't people hyping this shit up more? People love it.
When did this game come out?
April.
Yeah.
April?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was just because it was a $20 game and
It's probably a little too jank for professional Evo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
I
still.
think people who are consistently good, like, win. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I know people can like make it good, but it's still kind of like, it's not as tight as it should be for Evo, I guess.
I mean, hey, they had Marvel there for a while.
That's true, and Marvel sucks.
Fuck. Um,
the one thing it does get a little bit boring to watch if the best players are playing because it's whoever gets the first hit wins.
Right, yeah, because you can just do 100% damage on one.
Yeah.
Combo,
it's that, and the other issue is that the let's all be honest. The combos look very similar for every character.
Yeah, with a couple of exceptions. It's it's hit launcher jump hit launcher jump hit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which is it's fine because
it's fine. I love it. It plays really well. It feels great, and it's fun to watch as long as you're not watching it for hours.
And like, there's some cool combos that you can do, like, or like when somebody gets a happy birthday, that shit's hype. But like,
yeah.
Like, let's be honest. But like, and like, I think some of the supers are cool. But yeah, it definitely kind of feels very samey. Like, I think the neutral is very, like, each character's varied, but the actual combo paths are, even though the buttons are different, like, the actual visuals are pretty similar.
Yeah, and the other thing is that the stages are so small.
Yeah.
You can get from one side to the other, like, almost instantly.
Literally any combo, besides anything that Rihanna does.
Yeah.
My last thing I want to say about the game is that, oh boy, the skill cap is high.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's so, like, there's wave dashing in the game.
Oh shit. Okay.
The issue is there's no one button dash in the game, so wave dashing is really hard because you actually have to press forward down.
There's 2 button dashing now.
Oh, is there 2 button dashing?
Yeah,
now?
light medium. That's your dash button. You don't read the controls, do you? I don't know how to do it.
Well, I read them the first day, but I didn't know there was. I skipped over that. But
That's okay.
Okay, I'm going to be setting that to my right trigger, and I'm going to be zooming across the fucking map.
You know, the one thing that's kind of cool and also is a little bit concerning for me is how powerful snapbacks are and how fucking easy they are to pull off in the game.
Yeah, they're like 1 frame, like Marvel.
Yeah, but
I think they're invincible too on startup.
they're invincible on startup, and you can combo into them easily.
Yeah.
Shit's fucking gross.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's the same thing as Marvel.
I mean,
I
I don't disagree that it's nice because nobody uses it online.
No, they need to use it more. Like, I'm still getting used to using Marvel because I'm not a good Marvel player. I'm okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to them from Dragon Ball, but not having to spend a bar to vanish to hit somebody to your fucking snapback is nice.
Yeah, that'd be fucking great.
Although I'm happy. I'm actually really pleased with the way meter gain and whatnot in the game works.
Yeah.
I am very upset about EX wake ups, but that's just me. That's not the game.
That's every online player you're gonna find.
Well, no, like, I don't have problems with the online players doing it. I have a problem with someone I'm talking to right now doing it.
Hey man, just don't mash on Oki and then you'll be fine.
Yeah. I'm so, like, I was playing the game like Marvel, and I'm like, I need to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to stop playing Marvel. You're right.
No, fuck that. But I need to stop playing like Marvel because Marvel doesn't really have EX wake up buttons.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I think there are certain ways to deal with it, and like I think Udana's a very good character to deal with it because she just has the range to deal with it. But like most of the characters, I legit think you just need to call the assist, back off, and hold block.
See, but now that I know there's wave dashing.
You're gonna wave dash back and still get hit by the EX?
No, wave dash back, call Udana out, wave dash forward.
Yeah. One thing I don't like about Udano's assist is that it'll just, like, sometimes it hits you a little bit too early.
Yeah.
Like,
or like there's sometimes it hits early, or sometimes it gets just exploded by something random.
I think the hitbox of it is a little bit bigger than the visual indicator. Is there a couple times that, or it literally just goes like pixel to pixel hurtbox rather than waiting for your visual indicator to hit it, which is okay, but like it's just janky as fuck. But ain't that just the game?
Yeah, the game's fucking beautiful. I think it's so dumb, and I fucking love it. It is the best game.
Yeah, I will say.
All right,
DeShon,
you're saying it's dumb and janky but good, just like Power Rangers.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, exactly.
Yeah.
It definitely fits the IP.
Yeah,
it does.
I feel like someone knew. Like they were like, we can't make this too good.
They know.
Yeah.
Back before the game got released, I watched a lot of the live streams with the devs.
Mm-hmm.
So the devs are Marvel heads.
Of course. I mean, it looks like Marvel, so I can see it. So
yeah, they got a bunch of Marvel players to go play it on stream.
Of course,
like Jay Wong. Boy. I think Yipes is
like Jay,
right?
Yeah,
I do remember that. Yeah,
they got the New York squad pretty much.
I think the Jay Wong thing was where everybody was like, "Oh, I need to check this out." Where he was talking about how good it was.
Mm-hmm. So they got like Jay Wong, they got Yipes, I think they got what's his name? I can't remember. It's this guy with long black hair. He's one of the villains of Marvel. Nevertheless, yeah, I think they got him too.
And Clockwork, I think, is one of the designers.
Yeah. Is he?
Yeah, I think he's like lead, or maybe not lead, but he's definitely one of the like developers.
Okay. But yeah, so they got them, and they started playing, and like from that moment, I was like, oh, look at the bullshit you can do. Look at all the just the amount of cross ups you can do in one combo before the combo even starts is just glorious.
Yeah, it's a little.
I will say, coming from Dragon Ball as my first real fighting game, and especially as my first real 3v3 fighting game.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this game is so much like. The reason I'm having so much more fun with it is because the rules are just so loose. It's like, hey, can you combo out of this missile super? Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Yes.
Yeah,
sure.
Can you combo into it as well? Yeah, sure, why not? It's so, I don't know, the game feels dynamic.
Do I have?
It's good for you.
It's like the game is constantly like, I'll do this, but you have to pay me.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, sure, why not? Of course I'd pay you. All right, cool. You can do it.
Yeah, here's 2 bars. Take it. It's so cool.
Right.
Okay. Should we actually get to the podcast part, or do you just want to keep talking Power Rangers? Because I'm down to keep talking Power Rangers.
Yo, we can keep talking Power Rangers, but let's get to our weeks real quick, and then maybe we might cycle back to Power Rangers. We got some other stuff to talk about today too. So we'll start with my week because goddamn, I did.
Of course.
Well, there's a couple things I did.
I played Marvel, then I played some Street Fighter, then I played a little Pokemon Puzzle League. Alright, DeShon, what about your week?
I also played Magic the Gathering Arena, and I started playing a shit ton of Magic the Gathering Arena.
Alright, I forgot you're back into Magic now.
Yes, I am, because it's the Arena version. It's online and it's free.
I think Tim said something about wanting to sell all his Magic cards.
I see.
And I told him I'd tell you about it.
All right. How much is he going to be selling them for? That's the question.
I don't think he's selling. I think he'll just give them to somebody. I think he'll just give them to you, actually.
Okay. Well, I'm planning on coming up there around Christmas time.
Sick.
So,
Yeah,
there's that.
I think he's just kind of done with those. So
if not like November-ish time,
okay,
one of those two is when I'll be probably heading up there.
Okay. Well, I've got a nicer place for you to stay now.
That's cool.
So.
I like the sounds of that.
Anyway.
But yeah, so like yay, travel plans. Started playing Magic, and I'm just trying my damnedest to get my human deck back. I'm trying to make a 5-color human deck on the game because that's my favorite. Alright, no one cares. That's so I played some MTG. That was some good times. Then I also have been putting a bunch of time into my phone games, and those are going all right.
Your phone games?
My phone games.
Jesus, man.
I
know you had to sell your PS4, but goddamn.
Well, no, I play these at work when I'm on breaks.
Oh yeah.
And then I play them like slightly while I'm waiting for games to load. So like it's just so that way I don't have to do nothing ever. It's probably a bad thing. I probably should like use my brain more often, but
Well, I was gonna say if you got time to be playing video games even on your break, maybe you should just get the fuck back to work.
Probably should.
That's what I do. If I ever have free time at work and they're like, "Are you gonna take a break?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm just gonna do your job."
Okay, well that's a pizza place. That's what I do at pizza places.
That's true.
I work at a school where I have to sweep all the floors and then mop all the floors and then vacuum all the floors and then scuff mark all the floors. Yeah, I'm okay with sitting down with a janky knee.
I don't know, man. I feel like I could do all that shit in one night.
I got a janky knee.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because you fucking broke it 10,000 times back in high school.
I have a janky knee. I can't do that the entire way through.
We need to like just rebuild your leg. Find like the best doctors and have them just put in a new skeleton for you.
Well, they put in a new ACL. They put in a new ACL.
Yeah.
So that helps out quite a bit, but I think they made it just a little too long. Because every now and then I can feel it slip and then rubber band back into place. And I'm like, that felt great.
I almost spit out my water.
But yeah, so my week has been a lot of Power Rangers, a lot of MTG, and
I saw a card of a guy suplexing a bear for Magic the Gathering.
That's fantastic. I want it.
I forgot what it was called, but it was on the Best Friends subreddit. Anyway.
I gotcha. My favorite card is still Stop That.
Yeah, where the dude's like throwing up cards or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, like there's a card where like the picture is a dude getting like pelted in the face with cards.
Yeah.
And what it is that, there's a thing that all tournament players do where they are trying to think of what they want to do and they go and like flick their cards and then put them all into one stack again and then flick their cards in their hand.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime you catch a player playing that, it's an enchantment card. Anytime you catch a player doing that, you can go Stop That and they have to discard a card. It's a fun card. I don't think it's tournament legal anymore, but it was at one point.
I feel like joke cards should never really be legal like that.
Well, I mean, my favorite tournament legal card was a something's coupon, where you force your opponent to go buy you a drink. They don't have to pay. They don't told me about that. Yeah, they don't have to pay for it, but they have to go buy it for you. So they have to stop the game, put the game down, go buy you a drink, and come back with a drink.
That's ridiculous.
That card is hilarious.
Just waste everybody's time.
Yep.
Anyway.
The game goes on complete pause, so like there's no gimmick other than forcing your opponent to get you.
Yeah, because the otherwise just gonna be sitting there waiting for this jackass to go get your fucking drink, and you're sitting there with a dumbass grin on your face, like, I got him.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
I feel like that's my same play style for fighting games.
It is, yeah. It totally is. fucking your 16 bullshit. God, see, I am playing the game good. God. Just making everybody mad.
Oh man, the smile I have on my face anytime I get a 16 grab it's a beautiful thing.
Anyway.
It's like a 16 grab or a ball rog where someone stands up and thinks I'm going to grab every single time and I just jab the shit out of them. Oh man. The amount of times where I played against people where I just walked them, got them to the corner, and just went jab, jab, knock down, jab, jab, knock down, jab, jab, knock down. Phone, stop it. Alrighty. That's my week though.
Derek?
Okay. My week.
Oh man. Oh, it is just such a hassle this week.
My week was like honestly just Power Rangers. Like,
Okay.
at the beginning of the week, I was playing League, and then I decided that I really wasn't having fun getting butt fucked, and so I decided to just stop playing ranked. And I've kind of decided that I'm only going to play League with my friends for right now. Which means that I've been playing a shit ton of Power Rangers. And
Nice.
Hey, well, since we already talked a shit ton of Power Rangers, you just want to talk about how you beat my ass 9 games in a row?
Okay, hold on. It was
Power Rangers?
yeah. So I broke the top 200, which is cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn, you've been kicking ass.
Yeah.
I'm in the top 400. He's in the top 200. My goal is to get to the top 100.
Damn. Okay.
Honestly, it feels like there isn't a huge, I was gonna say skill discrepancy, but like from where I am now to like the top players, like they're consistently better than me, but it doesn't feel like it's out of reach, you know?
Yeah, no, it's so like especially with this game, like the whole concept of this game is that if you can get a couple hits in, you can win, no matter what. Like
anyone can be a Power Ranger.
Exactly,
anyone can do it. Yeah.
Anyway.
Because go ahead, keep going.
But there's this one fucker on ladder. He's rank 1. Have you run into to Thug yet, Cause?
No.
Oh my god.
Wait, no. I did before I got ranked.
Okay. Yeah, no, this guy, he wasn't doing it the last couple times I played him. Like, admittedly, so I played him like 3 times now. He's whooped my ass all 3 games.
Yeah.
But he's like rank 1. And to put this into perspective, the highest tier is Master, right? And so once you hit Master 1, you just start accumulating tokens, or power coins, whatever the fuck. It's like, whatever. So like, rank 2 is like Master with like 3 tokens. Fucking Cyberthug is Master with like 500 tokens.
Jesus.
I shit you not.
Oh, no wonder why he's Master Thug.
Is he just a beast, or is he like in kind of? He has like just a good setup.
I mean, it's kind of both. He plays the game really like formulaically, but it's a good formula. And he's got a really powerful team. Like, he has Magna Defender, Jason, and Cenozoic Blue, who are all relatively easy to combo with, relatively easy to confirm with. They all have good assists.
They all have good assists.
And their supers all do fuck tons of damage. Like, more so than the rest of the cast. But also, he's got a fucking, like, 92% win rate.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, I can't tell if he's just, like, some insane player, or if he's just, like, macros. I honestly can't tell. But, like,
I got you.
Look, considering, like, how good everybody else is at this game, you would think that somebody else could come even, like, anywhere close to him, right? But the next player has, like, an 80% win rate, and is the dude who's, like, Master Tier 1 with, like, 3 coins.
Yeah.
So
the only thing I can think of is, he has a, the difference between him and the second player is that he has his game plan down to a science, where the second player still is playing by feel.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I honestly was talking to Keon about this, and I was like, it would not surprise me if he literally just had a macro to confirm off of every hit.
Oh, I got you.
Just like, he gets a hit, and then he presses a button, like a turbo button, and it just does the combo for him. I'm not saying it's what he does, but it wouldn't surprise me.
I'm not saying he's a massive fucking piece of shit cheater, but
he is a massive fucking piece of shit.
Like, no, he's not a massive fucking piece of shit cheater. but if he was, I would believe it.
No, okay, but he
I would not
is
be
a massive
surprised,
piece of
yeah.
shit. Because he was, I think, my third or second game on ladder. Also, when I was getting ranked. And, like, obviously, he whooped my shit in. But he spent, like,
Yeah.
the last 2 minutes of the match just teabagging me.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah. But we don't know if he's a cheater
This guy's
or
a
Oh, I'm not
hero.
gonna.
I don't
I'm not
even
gonna
care
say
if
he's a cheater.
That's funny.
he is a master
He's
thug.
like, I'm
for
not only
sure.
the best, I will shit all over you while being the best.
Yeah, well, it's like that happened, and like if that had been me in April, I would have just put the game down and never touched it again, right?
Raging at
Like, it's not conducive to creating a game that people want to play
Yeah.
if the top level player like
Just-
BMs them that hard.
yeah. It's so fucked up. It's funny as shit to me.
I mean, it's funny out of context,
Yeah.
right? Or like
But
it's
actually
funny
playing
in the
the game,
context
you
of
get
like,
pissed off. Yeah.
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 I was so like livid.
Like, bro, I'm still
And
learning. And he's sitting here.
Yeah,
teabagging
and
him.
apparently he fucking like he does that to, or he did that to like everyone.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so and the weird thing is he doesn't even have that many hours played.
Really.
Yeah. I think he's still under 20. But he just shits on everyone.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and like he's not on PS4 either. So the only place he could play is one of those two ladders. And so it's just like I almost think he's a dev. Like
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised.
That would
Yeah.
make sense.
like it doesn't make
Someone
sense
who-
why
someone who
everyone
has
else.
an inside bit of information or something.
Well, it's not even that. It's just like I don't know how he accumulated
Like his
so many
experience,
fucking
yeah.
tokens, so many fucking coins with as few ranked games as he has with such a high win rate in a game where
Crazy.
the next people down are relatively close together. It just
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
Maybe he's a tester.
Yeah, I mean, it also could just be that he's like the faker of Power Rangers and he's just that much better than everybody else. It's just yeah.
Because the only other thing I think of is if he was like a big fighting game player from other games and just took all the knowledge that he has for those games into this one.
Yeah, but I mean,
Because
there are other big players though, and even they're not as high ranked as he is.
Well, I mean, that also depends on how much time they're putting into the game.
That's true. Anyway, so my rants about Cyberthug aside, the game is really fun. Just he changed his name to Cyber Meanie, and I was just like, well, that fits. Anyway, how was your week, DeShon?
I played Sayonara Wild Hearts.
How was that?
That
Yeah.
game is like an hour and a half long, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the best games I've played all year. Straight up. Yeah.
Yeah?
We're giving that one a 9 out of 10. This game
Nice.
is
Very
like
nice.
this is like a platinum game, like a secret platinum game, because it gets hype, like crazy levels of like
Like,
badass shit.
Okay. Because I've seen like the first 20, 30
Bro,
minutes of the game.
you
because of
you go from like
multiverses.
destroying a city to flying through dimensions, fighting demons and shit.
That's
It's
pretty badass.
so fucking cool. It's amazing, and the whole time Queen Latifah is narrating you through it. This game is beautiful on like, and it's just
On an existential level.
everything about it, you know. Hold up.
Yeah.
I can see my internet is fucking up. Okay. It's the gameplay it's tight. It feels good. When you see it, you learn it, and it's not like when you get like a new thing, it almost feels intuitive. You know, like they don't even really have to
Okay.
teach you how to do it. You see it, you feel it, and you know what you gotta do. You know. So,
Nice. That's cool. That's cool.
this game, it's like Rez. Like Rez is still like visually looking at it, it's still better. Like, but the way the music and the visuals and the gameplay all kind of are in this harmonious sync. Like, I don't know, man. I even it's the first game in a while where I'm at work and I'm thinking about it. you know. So
Yeah.
it's super good.
That's beautiful.
I did that with Power Rangers
I love
this week.
it. I also did that with Power Rangers this week.
I had to force myself to stop playing it because I was like, dude, I know this is like a short game, but like I got other shit I need to play that I barely even got into, you know, because I felt like I could just play it for hours and hours and hours and hours, just replaying the game over and over again because it's just that good. And I always feel like I'm missing something, and I always feel like there's something new. And I still haven't even gotten.
That's the design of a good game.
There's another arcade mode that you can get. Like you get one arcade mode from beating the regular story, and you get another version from getting gold on all the levels in arcade mode, which I still need to do.
Okay.
But it's man, like this has been a really good ass year for games, and I'm kind of just flabbergasted that good shit like this is still like coming out. Yeah, like because I was thinking about the games that were coming out, and I was like, Death Stranding, don't really care. What else?
The new Call of Duty, I know you don't care about. I'm getting.
I don't really care about Call of Duty. And you know, like I can't even think about it. Like Hollow Knight is the only other thing that I'm even looking forward to. I think that it was coming out this year, but I think it's coming out next year now. Yeah, I love this game, and I'm like I think Wooly talked about it on the podcast his podcast last week on the Cast Super Beast, where he was like, "This is the kind of game where you'll see a poster and a vinyl, and you know that kind of shit start popping up. Yeah, that's the kind of thing it is. Yeah, which it's like, and this is crazy because like the music that's in the game, normally I wouldn't like this kind of music, but in the game, it's so good and perfect. I love it. I love all the music. It made me love the music.
It's also one of those games that like you can tell if you're gonna like the game within the first.
Oh yeah, because the game like opens up and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have a good time with this one. It just feels so good. And can I say also about Wooly? I should be calling him out on our podcast, but whatever. He's not good at that game. No,
he's not.
No. He's too rigid. He's too rigid because one of the levels where because I ended up watching after a while I was like, okay, I'll watch his videos alongside me while I play or whatever. But there was a level where he just had to sway from side to side, you know, just kind of go with the rhythm of the music and just let the stuff come to you and just wait. He would refuse to do that. He was trying to game it too much. So
gotcha.
It's the kind of game where you have to feel it. You know, you have to kind of let go and let the game take you where it wants you to go.
Which, I mean, I feel like it's kind of hard when you have two people yelling in your ear about how boring.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay. Min wasn't, but
Reggie.
Was it Min or Reggie? Was it Reggie or Min?
Min was trying to tell him how to play, and Reggie was trying to. Well, I think Reggie was just looking at he was looking up the Arcana stuff.
Yeah. I was gonna say one of them was like backseat gaming to a T. It's kind of hard to like. When people start backseat gaming, it makes you want to not listen to them. It makes them like you stop learning because you're like, no, I just want to prove this guy wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What was I gonna talk about? I was gonna say something. Fuck.
My bad.
All right. Well, what else? I watched the Flat Earth documentary. Oh, I guess rest of the games I played. I tried getting back into River City Girls, but after playing Sayonara Wild Hearts with like such tight gameplay and great, you know, everything, going back to that where the gameplay is not tight.
Are you playing 2-player in River City?
Who would I play 2-player with?
I didn't know if you had anybody to play with or not.
You think we have friends? We're talking at a computer screen.
I know. You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Does it put in another person, like a AI?
No.
If you're playing by yourself?
Controller.
Okay. Alright. So I was going to say, that might be what the thing is that makes the game so hard for you, is that it's balanced more towards 2 players than It is one.
Okay, well, guess what? If that's true, that's stupid.
Well, yeah. I was just saying, like, I'm not disagreeing that would be dumb.
That's probably
I'm just
what it
saying
is,
that could be a possibility.
And I mean, the way a lot of the
for-
bosses work, it's like I would definitely have an easier time with two people, but I mean that would be with any situation.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm playing Tekken, it'd be way easier if it was 2-on-1. You know.
Yeah, I was just talking for like boss situations though. I think that might
bosses
be
are
why.
definitely skewed towards two players because they're broken to an insane degree against one player.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing.
But yeah, I was like, nah, I'm kind of just done with this, so I deleted it off my PS4. I don't think I have any intention of finishing it anytime soon.
Hey, that's me with most games.
Well, I mean, I do try to at least beat the story mode of the game, you know, even if I don't get too deep into it, at least try to beat the story mode. But that was just like, fuck that.
See, I know I'm like that, or I know I'm not like that where I have to finish the game. That's why I don't pick up very many new games. Cause I'm like, if I'm gonna get into this game, I'm gonna get into it, and I don't want to. Because I had a small streak where I was like getting into games and dropping out of them, and I felt completely unfulfilled every single time I did that. So
I just play a game until it pays off for me.
Right, until the enthusiasm for it just kind of goes away.
Yeah, and it's like a lot of those games. That's like a 6-hour run, you know.
Yeah.
It's like I play it one day for like 6 hours. I'm like, yeah, that game was sick. And then I come back to it the next day, play for an hour, and I'm like, yeah, it was cool. And then like I don't touch it for 6 months, and then I pick it up again, and I was like, yeah, this was sick. And then I was like, why did I ever put this down? And then I don't touch it for 6 months again.
I think I think games are good to have. Like, you don't necessarily have to complete them. They're really just good to have to kind of fulfill a desire you suddenly have. You know, you don't have to just beat a game in one shot. You know.
Yeah, the one game series I do want to beat, even though I know people are gonna shit on me for this, is I want to beat the Final Fantasy 13 like trilogy. Not because I think the gameplay is gonna be great, but because I actually genuinely gave a shit about the characters.
See, that's a fair
That's
statement.
Like the opposite of what I've heard from everybody else. They say the gameplay is good and they hate the characters.
I beat the first one. I fucking love that story. Absolutely loved it. I saw the trailer for the second one. I'm like, oh yeah, awesome, more of this story. And then I played the demo for the second one, and I'm like, I'm okay. This is dumb bullshit that I should not have ever seen.
Wasn't the demo that big long corridor or whatever?
The demo was the lightning got sucked into a goddamn vortex in the crack of the earth randomly. Like, everyone was happy. The ending for 13 was awesome. And then they're like, all right, let's open up the earth and swallow lightning.
Why was lightning so... Why did she get 3 games?
Because she's hot.
It was more because the director... that was a self-insert for his girlfriend, I feel like.
That's lame.
It was something along the lines of where Lightning was one of his favorite characters, and he like pushed for more and more games or something of that nature.
The other thing too was she ended up being a fan favorite just off of design.
Yeah, a lot of people in Japan loved her.
Yeah, and just like I really like her design, even if I don't like her personality. Her personality is very
non-existent.
Well, okay, hold on. Like, let me preface this by saying I've only played through like the first disc on Xbox, which I think is only like 12 hours, maybe 15 hours. And she was very reserved, and so there's not much of a personality to actually like extrapolate from that. Right. But visually, I wanted to bang the shit out of her. So
she turns out to be very stoic.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I like who she is visually. I like her weapon. I think her weapon is fucking sick. Like all the weapons in Final Fantasy 15, I think are really cool.
Yeah, 13 had some really cool weapons. Yeah, my favorite characters were the Neil, Saz, and who else did I use a lot?
Fucking
Neil, Saz.
Fucking Vaj.
Vaj?
Yeah.
Which one was Vaj?
He's the black dude with the chocobo chick in his hair.
Does he have a...
I thought that was Saz.
Oh, is it Saz? I thought it was Vaj. Okay, whatever. Saz.
I gotta look this up now. God damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll with what you said because you're the one who's actually played through the fucking thing.
Damn, 13 sounds amazing. You guys don't remember shit.
Yo, okay, DeShon, you can't even quote me on that. I know my names are bad. I'm bad with Saz is definitely the black dude.
Okay. He was fucking cool.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me just look up the characters real quick because I can't remember my third character.
Anyway, I'll go back to what I was talking about. Do I even remember now? Probably not.
No, you don't need to remember. Why do you need to remember?
So One Piece has been hyped for the last couple weeks.
Manga or anime?
What do you think? When
Manga?
One Piece chapter 952 is trending on Twitter with 96,000 tweets. What do you think? People are reading One Piece. That's insane to me.
Yo, I didn't know people could read.
Like,
true. Bro, working at Disneyland makes me doubt some shit. Like, what comes on your specialty burger? It's on the fucking board.
Can you not read that shit right there?
Yeah, like, you obviously speak English as an American, so I fucking hope that you're not from Alabama. Otherwise, you should be able to read.
Yeah.
But, so, you're saying...
One Piece has been super hyped. The Wano arc kind of started real slow, but it's slowly kind of built up into this monumental... Like, Oda promised, he was like, yo, this is going to be bigger than Marineford, where fucking... two of the most popular characters fucking died, and there was this huge war, and all shit happened, you know? He said it was going to be bigger.
That was the one where Ace died, right?
Yeah, Ace and Whitebeard. And where Blackbeard stole Whitebeard's powers. Long story. Super cool, though.
Super cool.
I caught that arc in Shonen Jump.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only reason I know shit happened. I was like, because I have the issue where Ace dies, and he was the only character that I had really known because I read like the very first part of One Piece, like the first
I got you. Where
book and a half.
Yeah. Where he shows up, and he's the coolest guy ever, and you're like, man, I want to see more of that guy.
Yeah, and then Magma just fucks his shit up.
Well, because that dude is also like Oda was like his name's Akainu, right? So Oda was like, if Akainu was looking for One Piece, he'd find it in 5 years. Like, that's how tough he is. On
top of that, he could just walk on water.
No, you're thinking of Aokiji. Because he rides a bike over water and freezes the ice.
That's fucking sick. What?
He freezes the water he rides on his bike.
I was going to say that the magma dude could cool his magma on top of the water and just walk on it like it's Earth.
He does not do that. He's never done that, I don't think. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just saying, I feel like he could do that, though.
He most definitely cannot do that. Because here's the thing. If you touch water, and you have devil fruit powers, you just lose all your strength and you just fall into the water.
Yeah, so you just put the magma on top of it.
You need a lot of magma. You know, the magma comes out of his body as well.
Oh, okay.
Like, he turns into magma. Like, the ice dude can do what he does because he can just freeze shit around him, but, you know.
I didn't, because I didn't know he was one of those
the Logia types.
Because there's there's the 3 types. Yeah, I thought he was the producer, not the person who is.
Fuck, I really need to read this. It's only 900 chapters?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, I can done with that in like 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
There's 900 chapters, but there's 800
and real
episodes.
Shit, though, you can probably skip some shit, to be honest. Because it's the kind of thing where you can skip something and then go back to it later, you know?
Yeah.
So
it's like a good RPG.
Yeah. Where it's like a bunch of side stuff, and you're like, I don't want to do that right now.
Yeah.
But
I just want to get to the part where they introduce Bone Slash.
Bone Slash.
Yeah. The skeleton.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you
Brooke.
Shit, you could start there and probably skip.
Oh, Brooke.
Dude, he looks like Slash.
Because that's okay.
He's
supposed to be like a jazz musician or whatever. He's supposed to be like a musician, and he is he looks like Slash. Looks like Jimi Hendrix. He looks like
Michael Jackson.
He has like all those looks throughout the series.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
I love that's so.
He has in the anime. He has a whole thing where he just yells 45 degrees and leans forward.
Lil.
He's pretty sick.
What? Okay, sure, whatever.
But
I love Brooke, man. He's an awesome character.
But he's
okay. I'm gonna show my.
He's one of the saddest backstories in fucking One Piece.
He does. All right. showing minor weeb. I know like the first half of Big Sake
His
in
his song?
Japanese.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Even I don't know that.
But that's because I
You are a weeb, yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
well no, I had to catch up to One Piece and I watched the entire like 600-700 episodes.
Oh, that's
in a
right.
month
We
and a
talked
half.
about this, and I kept telling you to stop fucking
Yeah.
watching it and just read it.
Yeah. So
I
just
even
watched
told you
the
to
entire
skip
anime
stuff
in a
and
month.
read it, and you still watched it all.
Yeah. Now I have 200 episodes to get caught up on. So I'm on like episode 800.
So now the
right
Wano
now.
stuff I think is animated a little bit better, so it's probably more enjoyable to watch. But anyway, so I get back to that Wano,
Wano.
it's fucking Japan, right? And the craziest shit's happening,
Yeah.
and like, it's seriously like Oda is finally delivering on his promise to make it bigger than Marineford. Like, he's up the stakes. He's introduced like the gods of the series essentially. He's introduced the main villain. The dude's probably gonna be the final villain. You know, we're getting there. We're getting to the final stretch. We're getting to the end game.
Ish.
Well, what we just learned is heavy end game implications.
Okay, that's awesome.
Because they were like, oh yeah, these two guys and this person over here, and also these 5 other guys, they were all part of this super awesome badass crew that Gold Roger couldn't beat. He had to team up with somebody to beat them, right? Like that's, but you know, it's One Piece is hype. It's the hypest. This reminded me why One Piece was like the greatest selling series or comic book series of all time for fucking like a decade.
Yeah.
What else did I do? Oh yeah, I watched that Flat Earth documentary.
Meh.
It was good. I can't remember. It was called Under the Dome on Netflix.
Oh, I've heard
okay.
of that.
Yeah, it came out.
I've heard
a
about
couple years
this,
ago, I
yeah.
think.
Yeah. I think I had to watch it for psychology class or something. It was. Needless to say, I didn't end up watching it.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's actually pretty intriguing. Where you.
Oh no, we have a flat earther.
Well, because it's not convincing you to try to be a flat earther, right? It's just about the lives of flat earthers and those kind of people, and because it opens with it opens with them following around like a guy, you know, who's a flat earther. He's kind of like this big flat earther in the movement or whatever, and you know, he's kind of giving his spiel and talking about what his life is like, and then it cuts to doctors and scientists telling you why, you know,
They're fucking wrong.
right, exactly, or why they're deluded in such a way, or why they believe what they do.
Oh, you know who? Oh fuck. There's a YouTube video with this kind of shit too.
Is there?
Yeah, and I think it might reference that because I remember that same exact like cut essentially happening. Fuck, I wish I could remember what it was.
I mean, I know a fuck ton of people were talking about it when it was the big hot thing, the big meme to laugh at.
I wonder if it was down the rabbit hole.
Oh yeah, I guess you can start watching them. So I guess they're not horrible. I guess even if people told me they were. Anyway, so basically it just shows you the lives of like flat earthers, and it shows you that these people are actually, some of them are really smart or creative, or they can like, you know, they're good with their hands or whatever. They just kind of took a wrong turn into some bullshit, and now they're kind of fucked up. Or they're like outcasts from society, and then they find this thing that they can like kind of latch on to, and that gives them a community, and it makes them feel not alone, you know, that kind of stuff. And it actually kind of opened my eyes to a lot of just kind of different ideas and how to treat these kind of people.
I got you.
It was
That's
actually
cool.
really good. It was nice. It was heartwarming because I watch a lot of documentaries where the twist is, oh yeah, and then also this horrible fucked up thing happened to this person, you know. So it was nice to kind of have just a documentary where it was like, these are just people, and they're good people, you know, or they're bad people, because they showed there are some assholes in that movement, you know. So
Well, it's like every group.
But every
right?
group's gonna
right,
have.
yeah.
I don't know.
Like,
They're just
what'd you say?
flat. Nothing.
He said they're just
Oh,
flat
they're just
earthers.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it was good. It was also kind of short, so I appreciated that because I don't like sitting around for 3-hour documentaries.
Well, you know something you don't have to sit around for a long time for. Well, that I have nothing to say about that show
What,
right
did you
now.
not catch up?
I didn't. No,
I was too busy playing fucking Power Rangers.
That's true.
Yeah. But no, I was gonna say is the Dark Souls 3's commercial on
Oh
Steam.
my god!
I
yes.
didn't watch this.
You should do it
All
right now.
So, wait, before you watch it, let me ask you a crucial question. Do you like commercials?
No.
Yes or no? Do you like funny commercials?
Because I'm being sold.
Okay.
I'm being sold.
Do you like
something,
it?
So no.
Don't you already have Dark Souls 3 though?
He does. He really does.
So
Okay.
watch the fucking commercial because you already sold it.
But hold up. Do you like 80s themed commercials? How about that? Like the meme commercials. Do you like 80s memes?
I like 80s memes.
Just
All right.
watch the fucking commercial.
Yeah, just watch.
Then go watch the commercial.
Right. Hold up. Where's my phone? So I want to open up my computer.
In the meantime, let me send you this video, cause.
Okay.
Because
But
it's the good kush.
So I recently have sold my PS4 and am looking to switch all my games over to the PC. So I'm just looking at games that I really want to buy. Dark Souls happened to be one.
Mm-hmm.
So I came over to Steam to look at how much Dark Souls was, and a trailer was popping up. So I decided to click on it and look at it. And yeah, it's like a 2-minute story of the game, and it's just over the top 80s commercial. It even has an 80s like TV filter on it.
It is pretty great. I'm not even a huge Dark Souls fan, but I fucking wanted to play the game after that shit.
Yeah. I was just like, most of the time I was just like, what the fuck is this?
Why the fuck can I not find it? There we go. What else? There's something else. Oh, I'm just talk about Fire Force for real quick. I've been reading the manga because I'm just a douche and I can't help myself and I gotta know what happens.
You gotta get caught up.
I gotta know. I got pretty deep too. Some cool ass shit happens, Cameron. That's all you need to know. How far are you so far?
All right. I'm where we meet. We see the kid sitting down for the first time.
Oh, his little brother. Okay.
Yeah. That's all we're saying. That's all I'm saying.
His little brother is Virgil.
Yeah, we've gone over
Cameron.
that. No, he's literally Virgil. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. All right, I'm excited. I'm excited.
This dude is so fucking cool. And then of course the main character rises to be his Dante. And
obviously,
it's also fucking cool. And their powers are the same, but they're opposites.
I gotcha. Okay,
and it's fucking awesome.
Did you find the commercial?
Oh yeah, I have it. I'm just trying to think about Fire Force stuff.
Yeah.
So the manga did this weird thing. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen in the anime, but it literally took like 2 chapters to just kind of give a break. Where just the characters kind of just chilled. They did like a firefighters calendar thing.
Obligatory beach episode.
They were just taught. They were
obligatory calendar episode.
Because they're firefighters. So they basically their commander or whatever walks in. He tells them about it and basically just shows them all the previous years firefighters, and it shows like the guy the captain of the science department, and they're like, he's got like this huge ripped body, but he's still got his stupid plague doctor mask on, and so
it's basically the what's it called, the world building episode.
Not even that, no, because they're just chilling.
Oh,
they literally just talk about the calendar and that's it. Nothing else. That whole chapter.
Okay.
They're like, every year, our station loses because we're not really all that popular. And Station 1, the station that had the guy who turned evil, they were the most popular, so they won every year on the calendar. So they would get on the. It's so weird. You win, so you get to take more pictures. You get more months, which I thought that was weird. But I was like, how is that a prize for winning? But
more representation, man.
I guess. But they basically just have 2 chapters where one is about the calendar. I think one they literally don't do. They go shopping. And,
I gotcha.
Basically, but the one about them shopping is more. He's kind of still thinking about his brother. Like he is kind of worried about him still, and it just shows that the other people are they're thinking about him. They're worried about him. Like when he kind of stops and isn't really focusing, they're like, "Hey, are you all right?" And it's just kind of to show that they're family or whatever.
Yeah,
which is still good. It's nice to have little cool down chapters because those chapters come after like these really huge chapters where he almost fucking dies, like legitimately,
gotcha.
not like oh we got beat up real bad like.
Well, I mean, he almost dies quite a bit.
This is like straight up, he will die. It's like a doctor thing. Like it's like if he's not gonna heal out of this, he's not gonna we gotta actually fix him.
See, like one of my favorite things about the show / manga so far is the very first episode. He gets knocked the fuck out.
He gets fucked up.
Yeah, he gets fucked up quite often.
But
and I'm
also,
like
we said
glad
before, he's not super weak. He's capable.
Yeah. Like that's what I really like about the general statement of the show so far is the fact that the character feels capable, but is not overpowered. Where like nothing, like if a threat comes up, you have a chance of losing your character.
Yeah, there is. I genuinely do feel some tension in a lot of these fight scenes, which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's like later episodes of Naruto where like shit shows up and you're like
can go.
Yeah.
Like during the big war where they just fucking killed like 3 or 4 characters at once. Where they just blew them up. But yeah, Fire Force is cool. As far as like all the shonen shows that are coming out this season, like what was it, Devil, Demon Slayer, Dr. Stone.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's another one, but I can't remember what it is. Of all those coming out right now, I'll probably say Fire Force is the most enjoyable to watch right now. Dr. Stone is also very, very good, but it's like it's good. It's good and it's inspiring, but I'm gonna need more to happen. Oh, I should talk about the thing that did happen in Dr. Stone though that could make it that kind of brought it up to Fire Force's level as far as like my enjoyment of it goes.
Yeah.
The newest episode, they just start doing weird Kamen Rider-esque shit where a character puts on a mask and then there's like a huge explosion behind him even though we're in like primitive time, like even though there's like no technology to make explosion at all. And there's just some of the coolest lines from a non-fighting show where the dude is like, if I had used science to conquer my eyes, I would have defeated you long ago, and shit like that. Just so Japanese, but so cool. Because what else did he say? Anyway, just
no one stains my shirt.
Just watch it, like straight up. Just watch Dr. Stone. If you're under the sound of my voice, fucking watch Dr. Stone.
I'm currently watching that Mob Psycho.
Oh yeah, how far are you?
Episode
Are you
7.
watching the actual correct season? Oh.
Yeah, watching the first season this time.
All right.
I just saw him. What's it called? Rip all the kids' clothes off and like melt. Destroy the school. Absolutely awesome. Obliterate the school. I was just like, damn, he's getting fucking like thrown around. And he's just like, no, stop it. Just don't stop. Why are you doing this?
Well, the benefit of having the overpowered protagonist, you can just have everybody show off their cool shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
There's also I want to say a couple weeks ago or last week or maybe this week, the Mob Psycho season 2 OVA came out.
Yeah,
adorable. It was cute. It was good. It was a feel good thing about everybody just feeling good, which is literally what one said it was supposed to be. He wrote it so that everybody would feel good except for Reagan. Reagan gets trapped in this fucked up infinite hellhole where he can't escape, but if you're a psychic, you can just walk the fuck out.
That's fun. That's fun. I'm really enjoying the show. Like, it's just really endearing how, like, I think that's the only way I can explain how noble Mob is.
This is like Mob Psycho feels like one of just such a nice show. I guess because later on you're gonna meet some villains, and I'll tell you now, they become good guys, and when they become good guys, you're like, I would go to this guy's wedding, you know. You're like, when they become good guys, you just feel so like they just become so nice. And you just feel for them. Like, the show makes you feel for them. So,
yeah. What's it called? Speaking of something like that, I played D&D this Sunday. And I had my party meet up with this family in the woods who their daughter was blessed by a god. And my entire party just fell in love with this family. I'm like, oh, this is adorable. This is absolutely adorable. I did not kill them. I could have.
It would have been like raided by orcs or some shit, goblins that would have been ripped to pieces.
No, the little girl would have killed them. She's blessed by a god. She's got powers.
She's a Mary Sue, so of course she wouldn't have been bothered.
But yeah, it's like she was just adorable. She was like running around yelling. She was running around yelling that she is like the protector of the forest. The forest is not very big. But she's like running. She's like pretending she's like the biggest badass of them all when she actually is a pretty big badass. But yeah, they fell in love with her and just like were showing her things and whatnot. And I thought it was absolutely adorable. I was like, well, apparently you guys love my child characters because this happened twice now.
What else did I do? Oh, all right. I played. Fist of the North Star.
I saw that on your PS4.
The Yakuza by the Yakuza team. I thought it was going to be Yakuza, but in the Fist of the North Star universe. Nope. Straight up action adventure game. You do kind of get little moments to run around and do stuff around the town, but for the most part, they're blocking off areas and you're running around doing the main story, which is very, very weird for this team. But it's still super good. The combat's not as deep as the Yakuza series because those have like multiple styles and the unlocking system unlocks special combos and stuff, which you can still do in this. But a lot of the combos are just set up so you can stick your fingers in a guy and blow them up.
Gotcha.
So you press one button, and then you press that button again, and then you enter a quick time event, and then you kill the guy, and that's it. So it's not super hard or anything, but it's still fun. Like, it's still good. Like, the main character Kenshiro is just Kiryu. Like, they just picked up Kiryu and just dropped him into Fist of the North Star because they act exactly the same. It's even the same voice actor. Yeah. Wow.
They do like doing the same voice actor,
which is great because he's perfect for it. They're based on the same character. The cutscenes are good. I was surprised at how good they were, but they are using the same models a little too much. Seen a lot of the same guy walking around in different outfits.
Yeah.
So I see a lot of the same chick walking around in different outfits, which is, whatever. They're just NPCs or whatever, but still a good game. A lot of walking, though. Like, a lot of walking. I was getting sick of the footsteps after a while. I was like...
They need to add more Foley.
Well, there's already a lot of Foley. There's already a lot of people walking around talking, and I'm walking so much, and I'm like walking across the area so much, and there's no like running, there's no sprinting mechanic. You're just going.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So listen to that for 2 hours. It was kind of making me nuts. But
Yeah.
you know, is what it is. Which okay, so this will take me into my other points that I want to talk about. Sega makes the best video game music,
Sega makes the best
like
video.
bar none.
Now, I can believe that because Green Hill Zone and all of Jet Set Radio
And Persona.
and Persona. That's right,
Yep.
they do that, don't
And
they?
the Yakuza games, which they all have fucking banger soundtracks.
Yeah.
Yakuza's under Sega? Oh. Okay.
Which is why you can get like what's that fighting game, like Virtua Fighter or whatever. You can play that in Yakuza.
Okay.
What other games? I actually had a list of them, but I forgot to write them down. But there's just so many games that I'm like, where I'm like listening to the soundtrack and I'm like, oh, this is a Sega game, or oh, this is Sega, oh, this is Sega, oh, this is Sega, and like all these amazing soundtracks I'm listening to all just happen to be Sega. And
Yeah.
I was thinking like who could come close. I was like Nintendo, they have like iconic music, but not as good music, you know. And like Capcom, nah. You know, I was thinking of all these people who could potentially come close, but it's just Sega dominating everything. Like when you're like, what's the best?
Yeah.
You know, what's the best music in gaming? Everything is a Sega game. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh shit, is that me? Oh. But I was playing Fist of the North Star, and I was like, God damn, this music's so fucking good. And I thought I was thinking it was just because it was the the Yakuza team, the Ryuga Gotoku Studios or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I don't know what the deal is. I gotta figure out what that sound team is like. I gotta see if there's like a specific director. I gotta see what's going on over there.
Yeah.
Just
They're
so
doing some good stuff.
shit. Someone has a good taste in music over there. But that was
Yeah,
that
I got
was
you.
me. I don't think I did
got
anything
you.
else. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything else.
I think that was a
That was
podcast.
a podcast. It was like an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's a full fucking.
It's a full fucking. All right. Where can we find you, DeShon?
You can find me on Twitter at Mr. Urban Buddha. You can find me on YouTube at Mr. Urban Buddha. You can find me at Twitch at The Urban Buddha. And that's it.
Very nice. All right, and where can we find you, Derek?
You can find me on everything at Cayman Second, and I'm finally streaming again, and I posted a new YouTube video.
It was good.
Nice.
Yeah, boy.
And you can find me at I Press the Buttons on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. I'm planning on making a YouTube video soon. I swear it. Please believe me.
I promise it'll
R/famous
happen
last words.
Yeah.
All right, and as always, laugh at yourself. I'm gonna go back to sleep. We'll catch you guys next time.